If you're on a journey to grow and protect your natural hair, then this one is for you. I know we all love the convenience and the break that protective style gives us, but did you know that some common mistakes can actually set you back on your hair goals? In my previous video, I shared the things that you should do before deciding on going on long-term protective styles. But in today's video, I'm going to be spilling all the teas on the things you should completely avoid when rocking that long-term protective hairstyle. Trust me, these tips will save you a ton of frustration and help your hair to thrive underneath those styles. First up, number one, never ever neglect your scalp. Your hair may be tucked away and you think you've got it all covered, but your scalp is still the foundation of everything. So ignoring it during your protective style can lead to issues like dryness, itchiness, irritation, or even product buildup. If you don't clean and hydrate your scalp regularly, it becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and dandruff. Plus, clogged pores can actually stunt your hair growth. Remember in my previous video, if you've watched it, I mentioned that we should opt for hairstyles that give room for you to take care of your scalp. Well, this is the reason why, because you don't want to neglect your scalp while in a protective style. So make sure that you cleanse your scalp with a diluted shampoo or some form of scalp treatment in between your washes to keep it fresh. I personally love using a DIY scalp spray, like some of you might have seen in some of my videos, my teas, my Ayurvedic herbs in water. I like to, spray them sometime in between the week, and then I like using my antibacterial scalp oil, my hair growth oil, which contains some essential oils like peppermint oil. They help to keep my scalp refreshed and soothing, and they keep bacteria away. If there's one thing that I always make sure not to do, is to use products that will cause any discomfort to my scalp. So I already know this and it has helped me a lot. So I stay away from applying any products. The only thing that goes on my scalp is my oil, and that oil has antibacterial properties because I infused it with my peppermint oil. So please look out for that. Then the second thing is installing your protective style too tightly. Never ever do that, please. I get it. We all love those snatched edges and sleek finishes, but if your braids, twists, or cornrows are too tight, you're setting yourself up for a disaster, because tension from overly tight styles can cause traction alopecia, which is hair loss around the hairline and nape of your neck. So you don't want to be pulling out your edges in the name of a laid look, right? When you're getting your style done, please speak up if you feel any discomfort. For me personally, I run away from styles that put tension on my scalp, and that is one of the reasons why I don't do cornrows, because I still feel cornrows have some form of tension in it when you are installing them. Except for maybe flat twists, yes, I could work with that. But for cornrows, I know it's a great protective style for some people, but for me, I try not to even go anywhere close to cornrows. But for flat twists, I'll definitely opt for that. Remember, pain is not beauty. If it hurts, then it's damaging your hair. So instead, opt for styles with medium tension that protect your hair without causing unnecessary strain. Your edges will definitely thank you for that. Number 3, avoid skipping moisture routine. So just because your hair is in a protective style, it doesn't mean that it's automatically protected from dryness. No. Your hair, especially your ends, can still get dry and brittle if you are not giving it enough moisture, and this can lead to breakage once you are taking that style down. So make sure to keep your hair hydrated. Make it an habit to spritz your hair with water, just like I mentioned earlier, or a light leave-in conditioner every few days. and follow up with oils and creams to seal the moisture in. I personally, I re-moisturize my hair 2 to 3 times a week. It depends on the level of dryness, but I actually don't like to wait for my hair to get dry. So I make it a habit to moisturize every 2 days. Every 2 days and maximum every 3 days. So I try as much as possible to do that. So pay extra attention to your ends because they are the oldest and the most fragile part of your hair, and they need the most care. So guys, last but not the least, don't forget to protect your hair at night. I always mention this. I know it's easy to get lazy with a protective style because you think your hair is safe, but trust me, you still need to wrap it up, sleep with something that protects your hair, and avoid those frictions that happens when we go to bed at night, which also can lead to dryness and breakage over time. These are the top things that I want you to avoid as much as possible if you are going on a long-term protective styles. Remember, your hair is going to be locked away for a while. Not to say you're not going to be taking care of your hair, but you're going to be doing the most minimal things to help you to retain length. That is why you are putting your hair in that style that you're not going to be taking down for a while. So make sure that you're keeping your scalp clean, like I said, avoiding tight hairstyles, and also protecting your hair at night and keeping your hair well moisturized and hydrated, and you'll see amazing growth. So a lot of people have been asking me, when am I going to take my braids down? And a lot of questions have been coming in. I try to answer some of the questions, and some other questions I have not been able to answer, and that is because I want to answer them in a live video. Yes, so I'm going to be doing a live takedown of this my 6 month braids that I've been carrying, and I want you guys to join me on that live. It's going to be happening on the 16th of October. I'm not sure of the time yet, so I'm going to be doing a post on my community tab to share the timing as it applies to the different time zones. So do make sure that you turn on your notification bell, stay connected to my channel so that you can be able to get the details of this live that I'm going to be doing, and also come with your questions. I'll take my time by the grace of God to answer all your questions as much as I can. So if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, make sure you do so that you don't miss out on anything. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you found this helpful, and drop your favorite protective style in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.